probably talked about this a few times before, that like here the pedestrians and the cars, they don't mix because the pedestrians don't know how to drive, so they don't know how cars work, so they um, do really dangerous things just based on their like basic fundamental misunderstanding of how cars operate. So some examples of that I've already given, basically, I'm pretty sure. And then I tried to film it and stuff. It's hard to capture everything on film. I wish I had like a dedicated dash cam that was just rolling all the time. I never did make that investment. I thought about it in Memphis just because of all the like scammers and stuff. But I never did make that investment. I never had that money, so I just never worried about it. But at some point I would like to get some like glasses or something that could video, because I think that would be a lot better, because a lot of times I see things happen that's like the camera doesn't capture, or something weird will happen while I'm walking across the parking lot, or while I'm somewhere that a dash cam wouldn't serve me. So I'm thinking about that still. Yeah, it can be kind of obnoxious because you'll be like in a parking lot and there'll be like one pedestrian, and somehow they manage to just consistently stay in your way and just like stay in your path and like randomly get back in your way. Like you think they're gone, and all of a sudden they want to cross in front of you again, and then they'll just like continue walking just directly in front of you. Like, and when they cross, instead of crossing like as quickly as they can, they do the opposite. They cross and go for as long as they possibly can stay in the way of traffic. um and then another thing is like when they're walking up to cars, like if they're trying to approach you to speak to you, like because they get pissed off if you park anywhere, um, like if you, like me right now, like if you go to Walmart and park and then make a phone call or something, and then go inside and shop, and then come back out and eat your snack that you bought and watch a couple of TikToks, like that's loitering. That's like super illegal. You're like a fucking criminal. You know what I mean? So like they're super against that. So like you'll just like be like in a parking lot somewhere, and you're not expecting anyone to be walking up to you, and instead of coming at you at an angle where you can see them, they'll like intentionally, or I don't know if they just are so stupid they don't know how cars work, they'll be in your blind spot the whole time. So you're just sitting there, you have no clue anyone's even walking up to you. They'll be in your blind spot, they'll stay in your blind spot, and then they'll reach up and they'll tap the glass down here in the corner where you can't see them, immediately turn around and start walking away. And it's like, if you didn't just so happen to notice the little tap and also register in your mind, oh, that was a person tapping my window, not, maybe something blew out of a tree, or maybe the car just popped, because that happens when temperature changes. You know what I mean? Like, so you never know. You just have to like look, and you look, and they're like trying to run away before you can see them. It's like they're trying to ding dong ditch you, so they have a reason to call the police on you, so they can say, oh no, we went out there and told him to leave, and he's continued to stay out there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just ready to be done with this city, because it sucks, like, a lot. And yesterday my taxes were due, so I filed with TurboTax, and the whole time they're saying, don't worry about paying us, it'll come back in your refund, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're like, we'll help you with your W-2 from Amazon, and we'll help you with your 1099 with DoorDash. Tell us more about DoorDash. How much did you spend on your car? You want to do it by mileage? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm answering all these questions, right? And finally get through it, and it's like, I don't know, 11:30 at night, because taxes are due at like 11:59, and I'm that person that's going to do it right before. So I'm thinking, I got it done. All right, we're done. Get to the end. All right, finishing up, making sure everything looks good, loading. Get to the end page. It's like, to file your taxes, pay us $300 and something dollars. And I'm like, what? What, like, so what do I do? I don't have time to go somewhere else and try to file again, because we have like 20 or less minutes. And they're sitting there saying that they're going to do it for free, and now they want to charge me. And they're like, to do your 1099, you have to subscribe to premium. But I don't think it ever told me how much premium costs, or maybe maybe it told me how much it costs, and I assumed, because it told me before, don't worry about paying, we'll take it out of your refund. I assumed that's how that was gonna work. I don't know. So anyways, I tried it and it didn't work. So I never had to file my taxes. And it's like, because I can't file my taxes, I've been waiting to file my taxes to have proof of income so I can get insurance and I can get a cheaper cell phone bill, because every other way I try to prove my income, they're like, that's, you know, you're not good enough. That's not good enough. We won't accept this. We won't accept that. So I'm like, I mean, they would have to accept something that's federal, right? Like if I do my taxes and have that, like they would have to accept that. But I wasn't able to do my taxes because I didn't have enough money. And they're saying I owe like a shit ton of money to the IRS, even though it's like I thought because I was paying for gas and oil changes and tires and car repairs and car payments and car insurance and cell phone bill that I was gonna break even or maybe even get a refund. Like, I've been working my fucking ass off. Like, why should I have to pay to be able to work? This is fucked up. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they're gonna do, but apparently they're probably just gonna charge me more money for like each, I don't know if it's like each day or each month or whatever that it's late. They're gonna charge me like a shit ton more money for not having enough money to be able to pay them. So that makes sense because it's America. If you're poor, you get charged more money for being poor. But if you're rich, then you get more things for free, and you know what I mean. So, yeah. Hopefully I die soon. So I really don't understand this Walmart. I'm a working class citizen, but I'm not allowed to sleep in this city because places like this will kick me out, even though in other cities the Walmarts are totally fine with you sleeping in the parking lot. I mean, obviously as long as you're not doing anything, but yet that shit's allowed to happen. You're allowed to give her money for drugs. They've got all kinds of junkies all around the bathroom up here in the front. I was gonna take a shit because I had to go in and get a Subway order, but that was probably 4 or 5 junkies just like strung out on, I don't even know what people are doing these days, nor do I care. And then they come out here, they ask people for money for it, they go buy it, they go to the bathroom, they shoot it up. But I'm the bad guy, right? Because I just want 8 hours sleep. You know what I mean?